Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, Star Wars fans, toy collectors around the world. Welcome to Fathers and Sons Action Figure Cave. What I'm doing today, I'm hanging out with my two great sons, and we're decided to do a YouTube channel. And what better to do than something that we all have in common is Star Wars and Star Wars collecting. That's what we do. We collect. Our focus right now, or it has been the last few months, has been collecting Star Wars the Black Series, Star Wars the Retro, Star Wars Vintage from the 1970s and 80s, and like you see right here is Star Wars Vintage Collection. And then you also throw in some Sega stuff in too. Why not? There's always room for some awesome Sega ships. Our cave is just going to be this room right here. We're just doing some rearranging. Kind of moving this room, making this room into a toy collection. Have a great wife, great mom that's letting us, designate this room to Star Wars, which is spectacular. I mean, having a room designated to Star Wars collections and Star Wars toys is, something to be excited about. And we're gonna be doing that over the next couple of weeks, months. So once we get this video channel up, we will show you guys our room tour. We love toys. I love toys. These two guys love toys. And it's really great because, there's a lot of kids out there, they love the video games and the Fortnite, and not that we don't, and these guys like video games, they like sports, they play sports, but they also like toys, which is something I'm happy about, because these days you don't see many kids trying to buy toys like I did when I was a kid. Anyway, so it's great to share this cool hobby with my boys, and that's the reason why we're doing the YouTube channel. I don't know what's gonna bring out in this YouTube channel. I don't know if we're gonna be, doing reviews. Most likely do some reviews, do some toy hunts, do Star Wars discussions. We can even discuss Lost. Any Lost fans out there? You saw our introduction, right? We like Lost. So a lot of things we could do on this channel. Contests, trades. So that's what we kind of hope to achieve here when we're doing this. Just have fun, and hope you guys and girls and people who are out there who view this kind of stuff, enjoy it. And it's up to the viewers. If we get a lot of views, we'll keep going and bring some good stuff to the table. So that's about it right now. And then we're gonna kind of show some of the stuff that we collect. Kind of took some stuff and put it on the table here. That's it. So we're gonna show you the Black Series, and Patrick's gonna lead the way in that one.
So as you can see, we collect Black Series as well, and we have a lot of dioramas in the background from the beginning of the video, if you noticed. And we're really happy to finally have all of our bounty hunters together because they look really good together, and we're so glad that we have all of them, and they look really cool. So 4-LOM and Dengar are our first ones, and just look at that sculpt right there. That's amazing. Hasbro used to have a little bit of trouble getting the sculpts, but now they're getting really good at doing the humans, especially. Yeah. So these two are archived, Boba Fett and Bossk, and Bossk is great, and so is Boba Fett, of course. And yeah, the archive are great, and they're bringing back a lot of the figures that were really popular, which is good. Zuckuss was a Disney Store exclusive, and he's actually my favorite bounty hunter. Even though he doesn't say anything, he's just really cool. So yeah, it's good that we have him. And IG-88 was also archived. He's great, but the only thing I really don't like about him is that he's either supposed to be really tall, or Bossk is supposed to be shorter because he's really supposed to be towering over all the rest of the bounty hunters. But still, lots of good detail. And these two are also archived, Biker Scout and Yoda, and the Yoda right here. This is amazing. We could actually put a picture up of the other one that they made from the original line. It was, I mean, the hair was a little too bushy. It just painted on, and it kind of looked weird. But this one's really good. So yeah, good job, Hasbro. And the Biker Scout's also good, and we actually don't have the bike. We had it originally, but then we sold it, I think. But we're gonna get it again eventually, and we're gonna put this figure on because the other one this one just has so much more improvements than the other one. So yeah, this is our Black Series.
So, I gotta say, this is probably the favorite thing I like to collect right now in the Star Wars collecting universe. I just love the VC collection. It gives us combination of modern figures with retro or vintage card backs, and it's just amazing. And this is one of our latest pickups. Love the artwork in these figures. These two came in this awesome set that Walmart put out. It was a very hard set to get. It was sold out in seconds. I heard they're gonna make more, and if I do, I will get another set to open these up. Just an amazing collection. Again, it doesn't have to be. I mean, obviously, OT original trilogy figures are my preference, but I do love the prequels. I love the card backs on these prequel figures, and we still do collect the sequel trilogy, the newer figures that are coming out from Rogue One, Han Solo movie, Last Jedi. So it's gonna be fun. Over the next couple weeks, months, I'm gonna be we're gonna be chasing down these figures. You know, getting them little by little. That's the fun part about collecting, you know, just kind of getting all that. We plan to get the whole collection. We got about 60 figures right now, and you know, and counting. So here's one of the newest vehicles that they released. I wouldn't say this is the collection edition box. This came from Amazon this way. I don't know. This is a really poor packaging job by Amazon. I guess they can't afford bubble wrap. The good thing, I am opening this bad boy and I'm going to put a diorama on it. But just look at this package. I'm hoping the vehicle is okay. We'll find that out. What I really want so bad is for Hasbro to release this figure on a Return of the Jedi card. But unfortunately, I think they're going to release the same figure on the same card back again.
No! No! No!
Dylan just made this card back really fast. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. I really want this figure or the Return of the Jedi figure on this card back. I really do. Hopefully, you know, Hasbro will realize that this card back has been used a lot. It's a good, great card back, but come on, Hasbro, this is the one we need. This is the one we need. So, besides the vintage collection, I just want to have mention. I know in the opening we mentioned Sager collection, and we just picked this up. We did a trade with somebody, with another collector. Got this in great condition. I mean, from the 2006, I think it is, and the box is in pretty good condition. It was packed so well. Yeah, Amazon, but definitely, you know, packed well. I cannot wait to get this open. I gotta say, you know, my collection focus has changed so many times. I've had this piece, not this actual one, but this vehicle 3 times. I got it back in early when it first came out. Hid it up in the attic. Didn't really bother with it. Sold it. Never opened it. I had it again about a year and a half ago. Didn't open it. Traded it away for some Sideshow statues. Tried again. Will we open it? Will this ever get out of the box? If it does, I'm going to drink a beer while I'm doing it. But maybe this will be a good view on our next few videos down the line. Alright, so the next segment here is Star Wars Retro. And, you know, a lot of these figures look familiar. They look very familiar to some vintage collectors out there. These figures were very controversial when they were announced at the Toy Fair last February. I like the figures. I think they're great. I think it's a good idea, Hasbro. Unfortunately, they're not ready available right now. I think they were just a Target exclusive. We got lucky that we got them the first day they came out. My son here, he likes vintage stuff. I mean, he does. I mean, I'm, believe it or not, I love vintage when I was younger. I collect modern now. But he likes the vintage figures from the 70s, the 80s, especially them carded. So when these guys announced, it was really great for a collector like him who could go back and collect these figures carded. Even though they're not the figures from the 70s, they look at the figures from the 70s, but they're different. So people can't push them off as the old figures. They have like a little worn printed thing on there, this giant red sticker that kind of covers the whole card back. I like stickers, but this is a little too big. So maybe if they do another wave, they could just take that sticker off, maybe put a small one on there or something. But but these are cool, cool collectible items. Dylan loves them. He's gonna talk about, how he got these figures on his on our toy hunt, and then maybe he, since he has 2 stormtroopers, we do have 2 stormtroopers, he might open this one up for us and kind of show us this, and it'll be like our first kind of unboxing review for the channel. So Dylan, how do we get this figure? How do we get these figures?
On Mother's Day, we went out and we went to Target to buy our mom's flowers.
Well, we didn't go to Target for flowers. We went somewhere else for flowers, but then we saw Target and we're like, retro figures come out today. So we kind of went into Target. Yeah,
and I was so upset we didn't find them where they should be, and then we were walking out of the store, and then I looked straight at them. I didn't even notice they were there, and then my dad said, "Wait, those are the retro figures," and we bought a whole set of them.
Yep, they were in a Father's Day display on Mother's Day. So anyway, it was great. So then we got the whole set, and we did get an extra Stormtrooper a different day, but since then they have been disappeared from the shelves. Can't get them anywhere. So we're lucky to get them.
So this front of the card back looks almost exactly like the old one, except with the big red sticker. I wanted a VC Collection Stormtrooper on a Star Wars card, and they made an old one, which is even better because I love the old figures. And on the back they have all 6 figures, but there's 7 because Grand Moff Tarkin. But I didn't bring them out. I have them. I have all of them. So yeah, and I think the card is really good because I like Stormtroopers. And yeah, now I can open it. This is the retro Stormtrooper out of this box, and it has really tight limbs. And
Tight limbs compared to this one, right?
yeah. And this one's really white, which I like, and doesn't hold his weapon.
Well, as a child growing up in the 80s, and this actually was my figure growing up, the Stormtroopers did used to be able to hold their weapons. So Hasbro needs to do a better job if they're going to continue this line, getting the weapons in their hands. But as you can see, we finally have a very white, clean Stormtrooper for our collection. So Dylan, are you happy with this figure overall, even though he doesn't hold the weapon? What do you feel about it?
Good.
Do you think you open up the other figures if you get a chance?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's just about a wrap on our first video. Again, hopefully we'll bring you more videos. Maybe we have a contest coming up soon, or will I decide to open the Imperial Shuttle for the first time? Well, we'll see. Maybe we'll have it out here next time on the table. Maybe not, but we'll see. Again, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video for today, and any likes, please, I appreciate it. Any dislikes, I'll take those too.
No!
And if you want to subscribe and follow us, I think it'd be a fun thing to do. But may the Force be with you. Take care.